What up, what up, what up? Straight to the point. Back again with another one late night. Well, not too late, man. I mean, it's still early, man. Ain't nothing but 9 o'clock, man. Ain't nothing but 9 o'clock. Hope everybody feeling all right. Shouts out to the whole entire line then. Basketball, boxing communities. And we talking straight hoops. No more, no less. And if you're sensitive, man, go ahead, get the hell up out of here now. We ain't got no time for no sensitive motherfuckers around here. So if you get in your feelings, you get all irritated by the shit that I say, man, this might not be the channel for you, all right? Because we're really going to get into some things tonight. Now, let's talk about Steph Curry for a minute, man. Listen, man. Steph Curry is still supporting Drake. We all know that ever since the battle done took place, Drake been going out sad. Steph Curry was telling people, that he don't rock with that song. They not like us because of his support for Drake. His wife Aisha Curry, she does business with OVO and everything, and he still has ties to Drake and still supports Drake. Am I mad at that? Hell nah. I'm not mad at that shit at all. Man, Steph Curry can do what the hell he wants to. Steph Curry is a 4-time champion. Steph Curry, in my opinion, is the best player in this generation. Okay? Yes, I got him above LeBron. Okay, that's a whole nother debate, whole nother topic, and that's not what we're here to discuss. But Steph Curry can do what he wants, man. Listen, man, I want people to understand this, man. Drake is a, man, shout out to my nigga Ticket TV and his bitch. The HNIC, or the LDBC basketball community. Go follow Ticket TV on all its platforms. If you're not, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. He is responsible for everything that you see right now, carbon copy, and they still trying to keep up with this nigga. Ticket TV, my nigga, man. Salute to you, bro. Now, let me get back to what I was saying. Steph can do what the hell he wants to, man. Listen, man. Drake is an artist. Okay, he's an artist, regardless if he writes his own music or not, regardless of all the other shit that he do, the snake shit that he do. That's Steph Curry's prerogative. And the business that Aisha got with OVO, that's her thing. Of course, he gonna stand by his wife and everything, like any real nigga should. What I got a problem with, though, is all you little minions and everything that are so hardcore of either Kendrick fans or Drake fans that you take it personal to the fact that you're ready to go ahead and you're ready to ride off Steph Curry. Man, Steph Curry ain't about that life, man. He's choosing to ride who he wants to ride with. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's anything personal. You understand what I mean? Well, salute to everybody up in there. Cool, I smoke. Shit. Man, get that motherfucker up out of here. We're not talking about smoking no cigarettes, man. But, like I was saying, Steph Curry can do what he wants to. He's a champion. He's well accomplished. He's done a lot of good things for this sport. Everybody tried to duplicate him, and emulate what Steph Curry did, but a lot of people have not panned out well in doing it. Some people have tried to do it, but they couldn't do it. And I'm talking about in terms of his three-point shot. But the one thing that they can't duplicate about Steph Curry that I noticed that separates him apart from all of these other players is him being humble. Steph Curry, to me, is not a guy that snakes anybody. Regardless of all that Klay Thompson BS and all that other stuff, I don't believe that for one second. I don't even think that that's in Steph Curry's DNA. Now, do I believe that he's a killer? Absolutely. He's a killer on the court. He's a killer on the court. And we're talking about something completely different. Him supporting Drake and his allegiance to Drake, I'm not going to be mad at that. I'm not going to stop hate because Steph Curry does not get any hate on this channel. Okay? He is the reason why the USA squad was able to capture the gold this Olympics over there in France. He's the reason for that. Regardless of what anybody say, LeBron and all that other stuff, I know we're not talking about basketball in terms of him playing and everything, but what we are talking about is we're talking about his accomplishments and what he's done for him to have a right to do whatever the fuck he wants to. If LeBron can sit up here and have nepotism, bring his son up in there, bring Bronny up in here and do whatever the hell he wants to and go on this little tour and all this other stuff in Cleveland with Bronny James, what's the matter with Steph Curry choosing a particular rapper that he wants to stand by? What Drake do, that's not what Steph Curry does. He just likes his music. He just told y'all, no, I don't like that music. If you don't like that, hey, kick rocks. I'm not going to go in on Ayesha Curry. Now, am I the biggest fan of Ayesha Curry? No, I'm not. I'm not. I've heard some things, but I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to disrespect Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry is I never met him, but he's a genuinely cool human being. And he does a lot of great things for his community. Takes care of his family like he's supposed to. And of course, they got their inside trouble, with Del Curry and his mom and all that other stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you see, what you don't realize, that season, that was the season that he ended up winning the championship too. He ended up he had a magical season that season. In 2022, but I'm not trying to get off topic, but Steph Curry can do what he wants to do, man. Drake is a dope-ass artist. I just don't like the shit that he does, and he lost his battle. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that, and listen, that's another thing, too. We got to understand this, man. Family Matters, he poked the bear. I mean, Drake poked this bear, and he ended up getting his ass whooped in the battle. Love it or hate it. Okay, so all of you Drake fans and Drake fanatics and all this other stuff that can't handle the L or whatever, I'm here to tell you that I don't care if Steph Curry likes Drake's song or stands by Drake or not, okay? If that makes you happy. And I'm also here to tell you that I don't have anything personal against Drake. Do I hate Drake and all this other stuff? No, I don't know Drake enough to hate him or anything like that. I don't hate his music or anything. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you something like this. There's a couple of songs I like from Drake. But the one song that I like, it's going to trip you out. I like No Guidance with him and Chris, with Breezy. Yeah, I fuck with Chris Brown too. So, say what you want about Steph Curry. That don't bother me. My issue is with Steph Curry and the Warriors. Are they, you know, I think they ended up they beat Minnesota. They needed that win. I looked at them, man, they was beating the shit out of Minnesota. I was shocked too. But Golden State got to turn it around though. Golden State got to turn it around, but I'm not mad at Steph Curry, man. Steph Curry still, I still rock with Steph Curry the same way. If he like Drake, he like Drake. If he support Drake, if he don't want to listen to They Not Like Us, if he don't like Kendrick Lamar, listen, it's just like with this whole, and I'm gonna talk about this a little bit later, but with the whole Big Meech party that's getting ready to happen, that I don't know, it might happen, it might not happen, we don't know yet. A lot of people think that it's real, a lot of people think that it's fake. But if it was to happen, and some of the people were not on the program to perform, like a Jeezy and Blue Da Vinci, and 50 wasn't involved in all this other stuff, but you got Rick Ross instead. Some certain people is gonna fuck with other people. Rick Ross, he fucked with both of them. You know what I'm saying? 50, he fucked with both of them, but 50 and Rick Ross, they don't fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing like this right here. It might be a case where Steph Curry, he might be cool with Kendrick Lamar, and he cool with Drake or whatever. He just don't probably fuck with the song or whatever. You got to understand that everybody not gonna like everybody. Certain circles are not gonna. People that are in certain circles, they're not gonna rock with one another. Like if you have mutual friends or something like that, they just might not rock with each other. But y'all have a mutual friend that's probably cool with both of y'all, and he probably trying to, he or she probably trying to be the peacemaker. But you just know that you and that other girl or you and that other guy, y'all just don't get along. It happens like that. So, shout out to Steph Curry for standing 10 toes down, man. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at Steph Curry at all, man. Steph Curry had to earn the right to do whatever the hell he wants to do. And he's a grown man. You can't tell a grown man how to think, how to shit, how to piss, how to do anything. And I guarantee you there's a lot of niggas out here that's probably they want to use this as ammunition just to say, oh, you know what, I don't like Steph Curry. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it. I don't think my message is coming through. Hold on, y'all. I'm not doing it. Steph Curry don't do nothing to nobody. He didn't hurt nobody. He wasn't the one that made the song. Or he's not the one that's in the battle. So, if y'all mad at Steph Curry, that's on y'all. Y'all can continue to be mad. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still going to be a champion. He's still going to be one of the best players in his generation. And if it hurts your feelings, that's on you. on you. But nah, I'm not mad at Steph Curry for that, man. And I know some people, they tired of me talking about this whole Drake situation and Kendrick Lamar situation and stuff. But it's something that needs to be brought to the forefront, because I think it's one of the biggest collapse in hip hop. You're talking about Drake, man. People were looking at Drake as pretty much an icon, and now his fall from grace, man, has been horrible. I mean, his fall from grace, man. Like I've never seen nobody's career take a hit like this. I've already said this before. Come on, man, y'all gotta hit the light for me, man. We getting it in late night. Yeah. Huh. I know y'all don't like him. I know y'all don't like Glow. I still fuck with Glow. All right, man. Let's talk about this this Thunder versus Cavs game. Now, shout out to the two best teams in the NBA. The Thunder and the Cavs. The Thunder, they ended up winning, getting a get back, 134 to 111, I think it was. Led by SGA. I think he had 40 points and 8 assists, 5 rebounds or something like that. But just pretty much destroyed the Cavs. And SGA, with that tonight, to me, he's hands down the MVP of the league. To me, SGA, I'm going to go even a step further. SGA is the best player in the league right now. Hands down. He's the best player in the league right now. To be able to get his get back. And let's be real. The first game that they played, the Cavs didn't win by much. The Cavs did not win by much. But SGA, like, he's doing it. The reason why I say that, a lot of people are forgetting to remember that this guy he's doing this without Chet Holmgren. I don't think people realize that. He's doing this, he's up in there dominating without Chet Holmgren. The Cavaliers, they got their full squad. And he completely destroyed them. And we're not talking about a player that just sits out there at the three-point line and just jacks up threes and stuff like that. No, that's not SGA's game. SGA is doing everything. SGA is hooping. He's a hooper. He is a all-out hooper. He ain't just one guy that's just going to be sitting up there hoisting up threes all day, camping out at the three-point line, spotting up, shooting, none of that. No. If you want to cross over and get to the rack, he going to give you that. If you want to hezzo and get to the rack, he going to give you that. If you want a step back jumper in the mid-range, he going to give you that. If you want him to go in transition and bang on your ass, he going to do that. What up, Jelly Bean? Haven't seen you in a minute, but you know what I say. I'm still grinding in this hole, right? Whether anybody is here or not. That's what you got to do. Well, man, whether people come or not, man, you still keep grinding. Still keep grinding. Don't rely on nobody else. Ain't no relying ass nigga over here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need this guy. I need that. I need this woman. I need that. Nah, man. That's why I fuck with SGA. You don't need, man, chat. No chat. No problem. It's all good. Appreciate you stopping through. Man, look, man, some people gonna fall off. Some people gonna say that they rock with you. You know, some people, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get mad. They gonna get in their feelings, man, when you tell them, when you disagree with them on a certain subject, or you don't like a certain player that they don't like, or something like that, or it might be even the language that I use. Hey, listen, man, I can't stop being me, man. Because if I ain't being me, man, I'm not being raw. I ain't being authentic, and I don't rock like that. I can't sit up here and be like a Shaquille O'Neal or like Adam Silver and telling Shaquille O'Neal to lie in front of the people and tell them that the NBA has been great. No. But you got people out here like that. But anyway, to get back to SGA, Jelly Bean, do you believe that SGA is the best player in the league? He's a better guard than Donovan Mitchell. Listen, SGA smokes Donovan Mitchell on everything. Maybe except, maybe athleticism. But even with that, Donovan Mitchell, he's starting to slip a little bit with his athleticism. Not too much, but he's not getting up like he did when he first got to Utah and all that. When he came out of Louisville and all that. But he's a better guard. He's way better than Donovan Mitchell. And that's the thing. SGA should have been MVP last year. He should have been MVP last year. Hell, they should have been in the damn finals if we're gonna get technical about the shit. Donovan Mitchell is not on SGA level. This right here, I think that this is gonna be the finals matchup right here. I think Shaquille O'Neal was right. We're probably looking at the finals matchup, and guess what? The rating's gonna be good for this. You know why? Because this is an entertaining game. I like this. Buys everyone. If we stay in first, Chet out. He's the best in the league and MVP. Yeah, hey, look. Hey, man, listen. I'm gonna tell you like this. I think Ticket knows this too. If Ticket's still up in here, cause I know he be watching, listening to my shit too. I told everybody, OKC is coming out of the West. I told people that. If they stay healthy, OKC is coming out of the West. I got motherfuckers up in here saying Dallas. I got people up in here saying Memphis. I got people up in here saying who else? Houston. Now, this is what I said. I said, oh no, there was a lot of people saying that Denver gonna come out. I like not. None of them are gonna beat OKC. The only one I see that probably got a shot is maybe H-Town. But ain't nobody beating OKC, not in the West. Nobody is beating OKC in the West. Nobody. And this ain't prisoner of the moment. I've been saying this. We can line it up right now. If OKC plays the Lakers in a 7-game series, they gonna beat them. If they damn sure play the Kings, they gonna beat them. Even though the Kings they done been on a run. I think the Kings last time I checked, they were like 7-1. They gonna beat Denver. OKC too fast and athletic for Denver. They might struggle with H-Town just a little bit, man, because they do pose a matchup problem. See, in the middle, I would be worried about Seguin. And Houston has, solid defenders, and they got good shooting, and they're just as athletic as well as rugged too, especially when you talk about Derrick Brooks. So OKC, nobody beating OKC, man. Not in the West. SGA is the best player in the league right now. He is. And on top of that, this is another thing. SGA don't fold under pressure. SGA is clutch. He got a clutch gene too. Listen, he love the bright lights. He want to be seen. Hey, look, it don't matter if 2 people watching him or 2 million people watching him. He gonna show up. He one of them type of players, man, like the moment is not too big for him. And I got to give props to the brother Chicken TV. He has been like him and the brother Two Rod for TV have been the only ones that's really been talking about SGA like that, and myself. Ain't nobody been talking about SGA like that. SGA piece. He put up a 40 piece on a team where he got his get back tonight. What's up, Goldilocks, beautiful? I see you in here, sweetie. How you doing? We up in here talking about SGA. I don't think Goldilocks don't like basketball. I don't think she like hoops. Goldilocks, you like SGA, baby? Oh, okay. Okay, now you know you can't come up in here, man, unless you got some dinner. You got to tell us what you cooking, what you got on the stove. You know what I'm saying? I need to be smelling some. We need to be smelling some cabbage, you know what I'm saying? Some nice steamed cabbage or, fried cabbage. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of cornbread, you know what I'm saying? Probably got, a little bit of a, either, a roast in a slow cooker, you know what I'm saying? Some turkey wings or something. Oh, you had Mexican tonight. What, enchiladas? Okay, I know, baby. Now, what you eat? Enchilada? Goldilocks was eating some enchiladas. She had a margarita. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go follow the beautiful queen, Goldilocks. We're trying to run that queen up. Don't come over there with no bullshit logic. She will cook your ass. She will barbecue your ass. You say I had a taco or taco salad. Oh Lord, look. See, I knew you was getting it in. She had a margarita, you know what I'm saying? Down a couple of shots, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, girl. I'm not mad at you. But nah, I mean a couple of days ago I had some chips and queso. The Wilt Strong Show is in the building. What's up, Wilts? Make sure y'all go sub to the brother, the Wilt Strong Show. LDBC finest in this bitch. Raise your motherfucking hand out this bitch. New York in the building. Hey, we already know, Wilt, your ass done came up in this motherfucker, man. You know we got to talk about Cam and we got to talk about Jim Jones and that situation that's going on. Who you rolling with, man? Girl, it don't matter if it's a weekday. Look. Hey, Goldilocks, don't even start capping just because Wilts came up in this bitch. You up here talking about, oh, it's a weekday. It don't matter if it's Monday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna get you some cognac. You know what I'm saying? Probably get it, get a little tequila, some tequila. She gonna get her drink and she over there happy hour, all that other stuff. Don't even try that weekday shit on me. Gonna twist up the blunt and all that. That ain't happening. They ain't patching shit up. Hey, Cam really looks upset about this whole situation. And I'm gonna tell you something, Wilts. Hey, Wilts, is SGA the best player in the league? Hey, Wilts, my nigga from New York. Is SGA the best player in the league? I told you, nigga. Didn't I tell your ass? I told you. My nigga Ticket TV, he came up in this bitch. He can vouch for me. We've been telling your ass about SGA. SGA is MVP. SGA is MVP. I still have my mind. Okay. All right. Nah, Goldilocks be getting it in, man. See, Goldilocks, she trying to be low key. She trying to play low key or whatever, but she probably drink a nigga under the table and shit. But you come down south, man, you know you're gonna have to mess with that syrup. Goldilocks, what kind of drugs are you doing, Paulo? Nah, but I told y'all about SGA. I am so happy tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got the beautiful Goldilocks that came through. Make sure y'all go sub to Goldilocks too. Tea with Goldilocks. T with Goldilocks. Goldilocks with the T. Um, Look, man, SGA has been balling for a long time. SGA, Cade Cunningham, all these guys that are starting to evolve right now, they starting to now just get their props and everything. But we've been telling people about these guys. I've been talking about Cade Cunningham. Everybody was saying I was capping when the Pistons wasn't doing too good. They didn't even know who that light-skinned ass nigga was. You know what I'm saying? They just overlooked that nigga. Then they overlooked SGA ass. They were like, who is this skinny ass nigga from Canada with braids and shit? Okay, yeah. Put your link in there. We gonna run you up, Goldilocks. But like I said, I've been watching SGA since Kentucky. Matter of fact, when I first saw SGA at Kentucky, I was like, I didn't really like his game at first. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't like his game, and like I said, I follow college basketball. Me and the brother T Price, probably the only ones, and brother Lamont too, are the only ones that I can think of. Tiki follows college basketball too. We probably the only ones that really look at college basketball like that. Nah, it's okay, gorgeous. It's all right, beautiful. But the thing about it is, SGA cannot be stopped. And on top of that, okay, he played defense. Now, is he the lockdown defender? Like, say like a Dyson Daniels or something like that? No, but he plays really respectable defense. I could respect SGA's defense. You know what I'm saying? He does play both ends of the floor. Oh, Ron Cheesy. Oh yeah, you talking about Ron Cheesy? Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that he did, but shout out to him. But I know I'm talking about the cats that I conversate with on the regular. We know Will, his ass don't even touch college basketball. That nigga Will. Hey, and Wills, I'm gonna tell you something I saw with the kids and Goldilocks too. Don't laugh. I saw that Mufasa with my kids, man. Hey, you got it. Lion King, man, and it talks about the beginning. It talks about, I don't know if y'all seen the cartoon Lion King, but it talks about, how all the shit happened before Simba had became king and all that other stuff. Or before Simba was born and all that stuff. You know how him and Mufasa, you know what I'm saying, they ended up, Mufasa and Scar, how they ended up, like their friendship ended up deteriorating and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What went down? Nah, man, you'll like it, man. Like, hey, man, I was watching that, and I was watching Sonic too, man. I was watching that too, man. Like, because the kids, they want to see it, man. Sonic, all these like movies and stuff like that they be coming out with now. Like when we was kids and stuff, Goldilocks and Wills, it's not the same as when we was coming up. Now I'm like, man, this shit is for adults. Yeah, man. And then they coming out with a Sonic 4. They gonna what's the girl name? The pink, that pink Sonic girl or whatever. See, my son and my daughter, they know all their names and stuff like that, man. Yeah, Amy. See, look, that nigga Will see. that nigga Wills, man, that nigga know all the characters, all the names. You know what I'm saying? I don't be knowing none of that. Wills be having to help my ass. I don't know none of that shit. Hey, my kids, they be up in there. That's not such and such. They be telling me the names and stuff, man. I be like, man, look, bro. Yeah, man. Like, but you know what, Will? When we was playing Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Let me stop. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. I had to throw the biggie in there for Wilts, man. Hey, look, I'll be forgetting Goldilocks, man. I'll be like, damn, man. I'm like, nigga getting old shit. But, what's it called? Like, when we was playing Sega and all that other bullshit, right? I only knew Sonic and I knew Tails and I knew Dr. Robotnik, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Then they started coming out with all these different, Sonic games and stuff like that evolved over time and stuff. And then I remember when they put Sonic on one of the, I think it was, they put it on, I thought it was odd because I never thought I would see Sonic on a Nintendo game or something like that. I forget which game system they put it on, but I thought Sonic was always going to be on Sega. Because this is how it was, Goldilocks and Wills. If you lived in the hood, if you grew up like in the hood and shit, most hood niggas had Sega Genesis. But if you was like in the middle class and you was balling and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You had Super Nintendo and shit. That's how it was. I'm serious, like, because you would go over there and you would want to play, the Street Fighter that had all the blood and shit like that. I'm talking about video games and shit like that. I'm random in this whole Goldilocks. Yeah, look, man, that nigga Wills had it all. That nigga had Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, regular Sega, because there was Sega and Sega Genesis. I don't think a lot of people realize that there was Sega and Sega Genesis, because Sega Genesis had the little CD part and everything. They had Neo Geo. They had so many game systems. What else did they have? They had GameCube, Dreamcast. Of course, Nintendo 64, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I remember all that shit. But nah, SGA is the best player in the league right now, Wilts, man. Now I wanted to talk to you about New York. I see a problem with New York, Wilts. I see a problem with New York. Karl Anthony Towns, man, if you bring him out, on the perimeter a lot, I know that he's not gonna be very effective when it comes in late game situations, especially coming deep into the playoffs or whatnot. I don't see New York. I can see y'all getting into a battle with the Cleveland and making it tough for them, but I think who is your problem that you have to worry about? You're gonna have to worry about Evan Mobley, and you're gonna have to worry about Jared Allen, and they have good guard play too. You said Tibbs needs to stop overplaying the play. I'm not gonna blame that on Tibbs. Tibbs actually, to me, he hasn't really been doing that. Y'all actually been. I mean, what you call Carl Anthony Towns, he came back. And plus, he's been playing more of his players. He's been playing more of his players, man. In my opinion. I mean, look, all that is gonna change. All that's gonna change in the playoffs. You can only play a certain amount of guys, you know what I'm saying, on the roster in the playoffs anyways. And then I'm not even worried about Carl Anthony Towns. I don't want Brunson to get hurt. And here's another thing, Wilts. Now you got to worry about another team who's on the rise, man. And you know who that is. Detroit, man. Are you going to? Okay. All right, sweetie. Have a good night, Goldilocks. Don't let them bed bugs bite. Let me stop. Have a good night. But anyway, listen, man. What? Wills, you capping, bro. You capping, man. You capping. You do know that the Pistons are in 7th right now, right? I've been telling you about the Pistons, man. Look, dog, you looking at the Pistons like you looking at the Pistons like 3-4 years ago, man. You can't look at them the same way. You got Cade Cunningham. He's averaging 24. That nigga averaging 24 points and 10 assists. You got I am gonna watch. And just like I told y'all, just like we've been telling y'all about SGA. Everybody like, nah, OKC, they not for real, all this other stuff. They still not giving OKC their props. Look what happened tonight. And everybody thought that the Cavs was going to come in and blow them out again. Well, they really didn't even blow them out that first game. They only won by a couple points. And look at it like this too, Will. They don't even got Chet Holmgren. OKC doing this without Chet Holmgren. The Pistons are doing it without Ivy. Let that sink in. As soon as they get Ivy back, they're gonna be even more dangerous. That's why I'm not ready to automatically give the Cavs their flowers and all that other stuff. And you know your boy LeBron, he hoping the Cavs lose. I can agree with that. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. They gonna get to the playoffs, right? And somehow, some way, something gonna happen. Either an injury gonna happen. They just gonna, Donovan Mitchell, he gonna He gonna forget how, like he forgot how to play basketball. How to? I'm not worried about Darius Garland. I think Darius Garland, he always gonna show up. I'm more worried about Evan Mobley. Some I would be worried a little bit about Jared Allen. Really, Jared Allen has gotten a lot better with his offense or whatever. But Jared Allen, I still don't look at Jared Allen as like that offensive threat. I mean, he's added a jumper, to his game and everything like that. He's improved in that aspect. But I still don't look at Jared Allen like that. Damn, man. Man, Will, man, you be wishing everybody fail, man. That nigga Will don't want nobody to succeed except the Knicks. I mean, are you mad because Donovan Mitchell didn't come to New York, nigga? Just be real. Are you mad that Donovan Mitchell he didn't come back home? I'm being real with you, Will. I talked about the Cavs, but I told people to put that shit in its proper perspective. The Cavs are not going, like, we got to stop acting like the Cavs were the champions last season. They still got to beat Boston, or they still got to come out the East, man. Yeah, but at first you didn't even want Brunson there, man. I remember that shit. All y'all niggas was tripping when Brunson came over there, that bitch. Stop lying, man. All y'all niggas, I was like, look, Brunson, man, watch, he gonna make y'all team better. I said Brunson was always, you could rely on him better than you could Luka. Now y'all starting to see Brunson. Now y'all starting to see you can depend on Brunson, man. Brunson don't stay hurt. Brunson can score. Brunson can distribute. Brunson is a leader. He said, go back to the tape. He said, man, go back to the archive. I'll go back to the archive. I don't know, Will, man. Sometimes you be saying you'll say that you want somebody, you don't want somebody, and then all of a sudden, then you'll be like, you know what, we accept them. Like, be for real, man. Did you want Cat in New York? Just be honest. Did you want Cat in New York? Just keep it 100, man. Did you want Cat in New York? I don't know why. Listen, man. If Randall would have got healthy, I think y'all would have been a lot better too. I don't know what it is about it, man. You just can't stand Julius Randle, man. But Cat always does this though. Listen, Will, Cat always do this. Regular season, regular season. That nigga, that nigga, that nigga would do like he'll go on a stretch of games where you be talking about the nigga. Like I had one nigga that came up in here with I think it was Zach. He was talking about Cat already MVP and all this other stuff. I ain't gonna go that far, man. I mean, he having a good season, but we still got to see this nigga in the playoffs. And it ain't nothing against, because a lot of people don't understand it, man. I like Cat. I respect Cat, man, for what he done been through. You know what I'm saying? I just want Cat to perform in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? To me, you really can't get my nod for anything, in terms of you being one of the greats unless you perform on the highest level. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got a lot of respect for Rondo. That's why I have a lot of respect for Jimmy Butler. Yeah, you pretty much gave up on him, huh? You pretty much gave up on him. Hey, Wilkes, what you think about BMF, man? They about to throw Lil Meech about to throw they about to throw him a party. Big with Ricky Rose and a welcome home party. And 50 Cent ain't involved. Hey, he got the anthem though. I think I beat Meech, Larry Hoover, One Nation. Man, they was clowning Rocco because Rocco, yeah, he took a mug shot and he had like they were clowning him because he be putting that hairpiece on his hair and shit, and he didn't have a hairpiece on him, man, and man, they was getting on him, man. Man, they was roasting him for real. I was like, dang. I was like, man, you should, like, you might as well you'd have been, like, just from looking at it, he'd have been better off just going bald. Might as well. But, yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. I wanted to talk some shit about SGA for the lack of faith that y'all got in that nigga. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications too. Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Shouts out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball boxing community. Until then, man, I'm out.